Hi, and welcome to this short video on how to navigate to resources that you're going to be able to use as fashion studies students here at Columbia. So we have a lot of resources available to you. This video isn't going to show you all of the details about using them. There are other videos that focus on that. This is just to get you started and know where to start looking and how to get help. So we're starting on the Columbia Library homepage. That's library.colum.edu. And this is a great place to bookmark or have readily available because you can always get help here. As we move through different screens on this video, you'll see that Ask a Librarian is always an option. So if you don't know how to find some information, or you're stuck using one of the resources, or you found a lot of information but feel like you should have found more, we can help with all of those things. Also available on this page are all of these quick links. So this kind of darker teal bar right here is really important to pay attention to because this is where you can find things like research guides, which is where we're going to spend most of our time in this video, a full list of the databases. If we don't have access to something, you can request a purchase. You can borrow things from other libraries, find images, and use the college archives and special collections. All of that's available in quick links right here. So if you don't know where to get started with your research, I strongly recommend starting with a research guide. So go ahead and click on that. So these guides are focused on different topics and subject areas. If we had instead, and I'm just going to go back one screen, if we had instead clicked on the link of all databases, we'd see there are 180 of them. So this isn't the best way if you don't know what resource you want to use to figure that out. It's kind of overwhelming. Instead, these research guides are going to kind of gather together all in one place all of the resources that are available to you around different topics. So you can either browse the full list on this screen, or if you kind of know the subject area you're interested in, you might click on by subject. And that's where we're going to see, under fashion, two guides right here. We've got the main guide for fashion studies, and this is going to include lots of resources. So if I click on that, you can see that there's information on history and designers, careers, photos, fashion law even, finding and using images. It's kind of overwhelming because there's so many resources. Instead, we're going to get started today by going to the other guide, which is just the introduction page. So make a note of this URL. It's as friendly as we could make it. So it's libguides.colum.edu and then Intro to Fashion Studies. Or just remember how to follow that click path I just showed you. This is going to give you some highlights of top resources that are going to come in really handy for this class and your future classes. So you can see here, this guide is really geared toward the fashion industry. So it's really thinking in terms of careers. It's going to walk you through how to find information on trend forecasting, market research and retail analysis, designer research, citing your sources, and current events. As I said, we're not going to go through all of those today, but two resources I want to make sure you know how to access are under trend forecasting. That's WGSN and Mintel. So for either of these, this tells you a little bit about what they do. If you click on the WGSN database, you get a direct link to it up here, first thing on the page, and also a quick video that walks you through how to use it. Similarly, over on Mintel, you get a direct link to that resource and a tutorial on using Mintel Trends. Now notice on this guide, there are also links to MRI Plus and information about Mintel reports, more about designer research, and so on. There's a lot to explore, and it's important not to get overwhelmed. We really just want you to start feeling familiar with these resources so that you realize how much access you have to this special information right now. So again, we went to the library homepage, we clicked on the quick link for research guides, and we went to fashion studies and the Intro to Fashion Studies guide. Notice, as I said, you always have this option to ask a librarian right here. Enjoy your research.